Australia Post is resuming all US shipping within weeks after the National Delivery Service found a way to meet new US tariff rules. The government-owned postal service made the extraordinary decision last month to stop sending many items there. Now, for more on this breaking story, I'm joined by our business reporter Amelia Terzon, who has been covering this story. Amelia, remind us, why did Australia Post suspend its shipping to the US?
So Australia Post was just one of many global postal carriers that stopped shipping many items to the United States last month, and that was in response to a decision by the Trump administration to act something that's known as the de minimis exemption. Now, the de minimis exemption was something that allowed low-value parcels to get into the States without being taxed or without having tariffs applied to them, and it was something that meant that things like online retail purchases by American consumers of countries all over the world could get into the States without those taxes in place. Now, the Trump administration started winding back de minimis on countries like China, impacting major retailers like Shein and Temu. And then there was this decision to axe de minimis for many other countries, all of the other countries around the world. Now, in response to this, there needed to be systems in place to allow these new taxes on these low-value parcels to be collected, and that's really what threw the likes of Australia Post into chaos. They announced last month that they didn't have the systems in place to collect and remit and distribute these new taxes and stop shipping items over $150 US into the States, and also they were allowing small-value letters and gifts to still get into there. Now, this was throwing retailers into chaos. I've been speaking to fashion brands, Etsy sellers. So many businesses have been caught out by this, and many, in fact, have just stopped shipping to the United States in the last couple of weeks, which has really been hurting their bottom line.
So has Australia Post found a solution here?
So Australia Post has just announced this morning that it's going to resume all forms of US shipping to America by September 25, although it's saying that it would like to do this sooner, as in coming weeks or within as soon as possible, as it can put new processes in place to collect and distribute these tariffs. It says it's been working with a third-party provider so that it has these systems in place. And it's worth noting that this wasn't just impacting many forms of shipping to the United States, but also other smaller countries around America that the Australia Post was saying it couldn't ship to at the moment.